Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we're looking at the Rise of Ultraman, issue 3. This is a 2021 miniseries from Marvel Comics, written by Higgins and Matt Groom, art by Francesco, Manna, color by Espen, Grundetjean, letters by VC's Ariana, Maher, cover by Jorge, Molina, assistant editor Martin Biro, associate editor Alana Smith, edited by Tom Brevoort. Shin wakes up at the USP's facility and they want to make him a pseudo agent of the Science Patrol, but things aren't quite right with him, especially because Miramatsu is now being arrested and his friend Kiki is missing. As for Kiki, she is being attacked by a monster and Shin has to track her down and he has to trust the Science Patrol a little bit, but once he finds the monsters, he has to transform into Ultraman. So we finally get to see Ultraman and see him doing some butt kicking, and we learn that there is a time limit and the more power he uses, the shorter the time. So he has about 3 minutes, but the more energy he expends, the more the time goes up. And once the time's up, it probably will kill both of them. So we get to see how Ultraman and Mr. Hayata communicate with each other in each other's heads, and that's pretty interesting. But we're left with a really crazy cliffhanger ending, and we may finally learn the fate of the missing man, which if you were a fan of the show, you already know who that is and what that was about. But overall, this issue is pretty solid. It's a pretty decent reimagining of Ultraman's origin on Earth, trying to update it, and Ultraman looked really cool. The art's pretty decent. I was pretty happy with it overall, and the story was pretty good. I have really no complaints, which is pretty shocking. So pretty decent issue, and it's definitely worth checking out, especially if you're an Ultraman fan. If you're new to Ultraman, this is a pretty decent story. Higgins is doing a pretty good job with Mr. Groom, and I think it's definitely worth checking out. So I'm going to recommend it. That'll do it for this one. Thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future reviews. If you'd like to help the channel in other ways, links to my Patreon, Streamlabs, and Teespring store are in the description. And as always, we hope to see you on the next one.